inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. And for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the one. We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you...
Wow. Okay, I didn't see that coming. And, man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Jackson outside. Pass to George. Going inside. And the jam by George.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Morant into the lane. Here's Adams. Tipped. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Goes back up. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Morant's got his second basket of the game.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Out to Leonard. Lays it up and banks it in.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And grant a career resurgence for Red.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that?
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Jackson, the pass to George. Second chance effort. Here's Zubac. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Morant against Jackson. And it's Morant missing. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Morant against George. And the jam by George.
And we know George is a great shooter, but when he's attacking the rim like that, it gives this team a whole different attitude.
Morant against Jackson. And that one's good. Morant's got 8.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
George outside. Pass to Leonard. Jackson outside. Zubac with a screen on Morant. Jackson, the pass to George. Three-pointer, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Morant with it, guarded now by George. Outside Morant. It's rebounded by George.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Morris against Jackson. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Bain. To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. And it's the Clippers on the break. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
The quick thinking of Jackson, putting his speed to great use to wreak havoc like there.
Here's Morant. Deflected. Leonard outside. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Takes a 3. That one is off. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Morris against Morant. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. 10 points for him.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Here's George. And George with the jam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Morant, the pass to Adams. It's tipped. George outside. And there's the drive. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
He can do damage from just about anywhere on the floor. When you let George get position inside like that, he's guaranteed to finish.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
No debate there. He got hammered.
No good on that one.
Shooting from Memphis, Ja Morant.
He hits the second from the line.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Jackson, the pass to Morris. George outside. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Clippers. 8 points in the quarter.
And please give a big round of applause for your Clippers,
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers. Memphis trailing here.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. George against Bain. And the jam by George.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. The putback. It's rebounded by Zubac. And for the Clippers, they're shooting at a very efficient 67%. Jackson down low, guarded by Bain.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
That one's good for 2. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Coaches loving the ball movement.
Outside Morant. Brooks outside. From outside the arc. Good, and the setup by Morant. Brooks has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Jackson. Morris on the wing. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. In transition, here they come. Here's Brooks, and down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while, Morant. This man is in full control of the offense.
Here's George, and the jam by George.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Morant, the pass to Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. The 3 is up. Tries again. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Morant against Jackson. Morris left side. Back to Zubac.
2 minutes remain.
And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket. Well, Richard, as a former player yourself, what's your take on stars demanding trades and jumping around the league so much?
It's tough because I've seen the other thing happen to stars. Blake Griffin re-signs with the Clippers. They show him videos of putting his jersey in the rafters, and then he's traded a year later. So I think everybody has to figure out what is best for them, but you also have to try as an individual and as a professional to fulfill your obligations. And I think trades can be someplace in the middle of that.
Jackson gets the bucket. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Morant, the pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Jackson outside. The kick out to Morris. Zubac with a screen on Jackson. Morris passes to Zubac. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Zubac has got 4 points this quarter.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Morant. 14 points for him. Launches it. Connects from downtown. Morant's got 17 points.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Jackson, the pass to Leonard. Back to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Bain, no good. The Clippers in the lead. Leonard passes to George. Zubac with a screen on Morant, and it's Jackson on the take. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half. Allie, as always, thank you.
Your Clippers. 29. The Grizzlies. 28.
Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. We've got Green. John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Williams in at the 4 slot. Wall, the pass to Batum. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
Pass to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
6 to shoot. Outside Wall. Lets the 3 fly. The shot no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple. Solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
Wall, the pass to Batum. Man, the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Outside Jones to the middle. Here's Williams. The shot no good. Good D by Covington. For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Powell passes to Covington. Wall with it. He's picked up by Jones. Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. He drops it from range. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
Outside Jones. Down low. Clark in the post. Batum's on him. Outside for Green. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, I mean, he was all over him. You just can't get all tangled up like that.
Wall against Jones. On the wing man. Fires for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Outside, Green. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Second chance shot. The rebound by Mann. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Wall, the pass to Powell. And stolen by Jones. To the inside. Williams misses.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
The kick out to Wall. Plenty of space. And yep, it's good. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Some speedy shooting from Wall. He gets the pass and puts his shot right up to beat the D.
Pass to Clark. Outside for Green. Back to Clark. Powell outside.
Grizzlies foul. John Conchar. First personal foul. First team foul.
Grizzlies on D. Pass to Mann. Outside Wall. Shot clock at 6. Powell passes to Batum. Here's Mann. Can't hit that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Conchar. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Williams in the post. Wall covering. Offensive rebound. Outside for Green. It's picked off. Here we go. All alone. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
John Conchar.
Counted from distance. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Wall with it. Outside Covington. Outside Wall. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. The third quarter comes to a close. The Clippers on top. They lead by 4.
And your Clippers, UCC.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The two-way threats of George and Leonard of the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Los Angeles. Good on the second one. And the Grizzlies with possession here. 6-point game. Morant, he's open, and it comes off the front of the rim.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there are some times that you miss.
Dane against George. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Just a big night for George so far. He always works so hard, but his game has been on a higher level here in this game.
The 3 from Bain. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bain.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
There's a chance of their lead hitting double digits here.
And that really would put them in control.
Out to Leonard. And the foul on Steven Adams.
Steven Adams.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
The fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. George's shot is off.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Morant, the pass to Adams. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Back to George. Morris outside. Just 5 on the clock. A nice shot by Zubats. And the Clippers lead by 10. Now here's Morant. Lets it fly. Up and in from the low block. Morant's got 19 points.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Jackson against Morant. For three, George. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. Memphis has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. He takes it in. Unable to get that one. The Clippers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Right side Morant. There's the three. Morant missing again.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
George outside. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Leonard. 5 on the clock. Here's Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Adams. Zubats with the steal. Leonard outside. Jackson finds Leonard. Back to Jackson. Oh, stolen by Morant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 21.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Jackson on the wing, pounded by Morant. Zubats with a screen on Jackson. Pulls up. And Zubats with the basket on the assist from Morris. And the Clippers lead by 10. Here's Morant. No good on the shot. Ooh, solid D from Leonard. Jackson, the pass to Zubats. And the jam by George.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Clippers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Paul George.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight. Flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Second team foul.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Morant against Jackson. Pass to George. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside Morant. Soft touch off the glass.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
Not at all. Yeah, some similarities definitely there, David. Thank you. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Towns. Leonard against Edwards. Kicks it out to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Morris. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Gobert with the defensive effort. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced. Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Prince finds Russell. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Prince outside. The pass to Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Towns for 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Up top, Leonard, guarded by Prince. Leonard, no luck. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Prince kicks to Russell. Back to Prince. Pass to Russell. Down low. Leonard with the steal. Outside Jackson. High post. Zubats passes it to Leonard. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You see the power right there from Kawhi. Absorbs contact and able to convert right through it.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw this game. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Morris passes to Jackson. Stolen by George. He feeds it to Morris. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
An efficient scorer inside. Morris can beat you with a variety of moves.
Timeout called first of the game for Minnesota.
Let's give a big hand for your Clippers Breakers.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Out to Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Left side, Towns. Over Morris. Towns with the nice move.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
George up top. Edwards defending. Back to George. And stolen by Prince. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Jackson against Russell. Jackson down low. Takes it out to Leonard. Back to Jackson. Tries from the block. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The nuances that Kawhi has added to his game. That time, the little up fake.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. 1:04 left in the first quarter. Jackson against Russell. And the rejection by Jackson. Kicks it out to Leonard. Shoots the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Russell passes to Gobert. And slammed up by Gobert.
It doesn't get any easier than that for Rudy Gobert. His size is sometimes overpowering.
Now here's Jackson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's George. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Russell against Jackson. Kicks it out to Prince. And here's Edwards from the arc. That shot no good. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Clippers ahead, up 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the...
Fans, your Clippers,
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Kicks it out to Leonard. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Timberwolves trail by 3. Poke loose. Outside Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Able to switch gears at a moment's notice. Jackson beating his man off the dribble.
Outside Russell. The feed now to Towns. Kicks it out to Prince. For 3, Edwards. The shot comes out, and the Clippers will go the other way with it. Morris into the lane. Outside Jackson. Back to Morris. Beyond the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Prince outside. Back to Russell. And I think, Steve, now we see less real crunch matches than we did before. But do you like seeing those games where there is no love lost, where there is some bad blood and some contention?
Kevin, I love it. Yes, friends off the court, but on the court, you got to go at each other. And when it's over, win or lose, you leave it right there and you go back to being friends. I like when Reggie Jackson is seeking out his teammates. He could have took that shot, but his teammate, he was wide open.
The kick out to Towns. Pass to Edwards. And here's George. The pass to Zubats. Out to Morris. Back to Zubats. Towns with the steal. Edwards with it. Leonard picks him up. Edwards passes to Towns. A three-pointer off the mark. Clippers leading by 6. Outside, George. Back to Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And this is something Reggie has added to his game. Patient with the up fake. Defender bites.
And so Jackson nails both of them.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Outside, Russell. To the inside, Gobert. Missed inside.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Jackson kicks to Zubats. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question he got personal on that shot.
The Clippers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
1:51 left to play here in the second quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Prince, the pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Jackson passes to Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Towns finds Gobert. The kick out to Towns. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. And then jammed down as he goes right over Anthony Edwards.
Letting it all hang out. When George takes flight, just enjoy the show.
Outside, Towns. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Zubats, and it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside for Jackson. George against Edwards. Back to Jackson. Three-pointer. Lock at 6. It's hauled in by Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 11. To the paint. Here's Towns. Nails the baby hook. Towns has got 6.
And one of the offensive forces in the league. When Towns wants to score, it is really hard to keep him from his spots.
Leonard kicks to Morris. Outside for George. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in control with the 9-point. Thank you, David, for that interview.
23. The Timberwolves. 14.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Timberwolves trail by 9. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Batum is out there with Robert Covington, and it's man in at the small forward. Into the lane, Reed, and he jams it with authority.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
The Clippers shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Man passes to Wall. Here's Man, stolen by McDaniels. Fast break, Minnesota jumps up and finished off by McDaniels.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Now here's Wall. Pass to Man. On the wing, Batum. 5 on the clock. Here's Powell, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Norman Powell is a veteran in this league. He plays to his strengths and rarely tries to force things.
Norman Powell taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. And so it's Minnesota with it. 6-point game. Anderson with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Rivers passes to Anderson. Yes! And the foul. Robert Covington picks one up.
One thing about Kyle Anderson, he's always had good balance. He can absorb contact and maintain his rhythm.
And guys, talk about the production that Covington brings to the table.
GA, he's been with quite a few teams, but he's been a starter most of his career. His presence on the defensive end, getting to the rim and scoring it, has been a treat.
Here's Wall. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Rivers kicks to McDaniels. Passes to Noel. Pass to Rivers. From deep 3-point range. Rebound by the Clippers. Batum dishes to Covington. Back to Batum. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Batum's got his first bucket in this one.
Beautiful dime from Covington. He doesn't hesitate to share the ball.
Ball against Rivers. He kicks it to McDaniels. From deep. That one doesn't go. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Rivers passes to Anderson. Rebounded by Covington. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. 6-point lead. Batum dishes to Powell. He's good with the little jumper in close.
Nicholas Batum making the resourceful play, gifting the ball to a ready shooter instead of forcing something.
Rivers finds McDaniel. .141 left here in the third quarter. Anderson passes to Reed. And another shot. And it's rebounded by Covington. Covington's got 4 rebounds in this game. Feeds it to Batum. The kick out to Wall. Back to Batum. And there's the pass to Man. Here he goes. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
As the league continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
No well, no good.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Covington dishes the Wall. From outside the arc, gets the three-pointer to fall. Wall's got the lead up to 13 now for the Clippers.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Driving the lane. And Anderson kicks to Reed. Uses both ends to slam it down.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Wall looking it over. Dishes to Powell. This one for 3. Reed with the rebound. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
6 seconds left in the third quarter. For 3, Edwards. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're leading. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Master Gobert. Here's Prince. That one good for 2. Prince has got it back down to within single digits for the Timberwolves.
Taurean Prince takes the hit, maintains focus. He's a tough individual.
Jackson passes to George. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Morris kicks to Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
What concentration from Kawhi Leonard, rising up and firing it.
Russell passes to Edwards. Out to Russell. Here's the 3. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Edwards against Leonard. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And so it's Minnesota with it. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Shot clock at 6. Towns, no luck.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Leonard kicks to Morris. Outside for George. Morris outside. Nailed from 3-point land.
their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Zubats finds Morris. Outside Jackson. Edwards against George. Back to Jackson. Launches a three. A shot off that time. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Outside Russell.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Passes it to Gobert. Towns for three. Russell dishes to Gobert. Towns, the pass to Prince. Edwards kicks to Prince. Tries again. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And stolen by Prince. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Russell's running, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Now Jackson. Outside, George. And it's George finishing it off.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Clippers.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, they really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Paul George.
Boy, it was amazing the level of chaos he caused. Challenging ball handlers, getting into passing lanes, racking up a number of steals that helped demoralize his opponent.
Leonard, no luck. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants, keeps the ball moving.
Jackson with it. Leonard fires away from outside. Off target with that shot. So the Clippers with the win. A confident win and one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
Very athletic teams giving their all to capture the win, Clark.
And they both like to play a very fast-paced, energetic game, running hard, trying to score easy buckets, and that will lend itself to the conditioning level perhaps being the difference in who comes out on top.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Russell in at the 1. Now here's McDaniels. Edwards for 3. Adams grabs the miss. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe. You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And here's Morant. Ooh, poked away. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Here's Bain.
Minnesota's foul. Jaden McDaniel. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Bain. Pass to Adams. Now here's Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Morant.
And, you know, on the defensive end, that's the intensity Russell's coaches want to see more of from him. You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Oh, stolen by Morant. Jackson finds Brooks. To the paint. And stolen by Gobert. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Bain. Towns passes to Gobert. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc. The shot by Russell, no good. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% 3, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, good effort that time from Towns on the offensive board, ensuring that his team is able to end that possession with points.
Now here's Morant. And another miss by Memphis. Outside Edwards. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Back to Gobert. Knocked away. Oh, stolen by Morant. Edwards against Bain. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Anthony Edwards. His first personal.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Yep, that one goes.
Big guard, nice handle. D'Angelo can take you a number of ways off the drive.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Morant. There's the drive. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles. Building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Morant drawing the double team. Jackson down low. Towns on him. Now here's Morant. Guarded by Russell. Morant, no good. Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to Russell. To the middle. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Russell.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on his passing. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
From deep, Morant. Well, he's now 2 for 7 after that bucket.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Morant against Russell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Russell. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. Out to the wing. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Boy, how do you stop Cat Karl Anthony Towns, an elite scoring talent with incredible size?
Karl Anthony Towns. Taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Pass to Adams. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. From deep, Bain. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by a bucket. And the second quarter is on it.
Your Grizzlies, it's that time, Grizzlies fans.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. Pass to Edwards. There's the triple. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
3 points.
Edwards has got 5.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Here's Morant, and here's Bain. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Here's Bain. Goes up off the inbound. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Outside McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Stolen by Jackson.
Boy, excellent play that time on defense. Got him off balance a little bit and forced the turnover.
Morant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 7.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Pass to McDaniels. Outside for Russell. McDaniels passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul. So many incredible players, Clark. What elite talent really takes your breath away? Is it passing or shooting, handles, or maybe those high-flying dunkers?
Yeah, for me, I think it's seeing the game, and that goes back to passing. Being able to see a player so ahead, that really excites me because not many players can do that. Scoring, you got a bunch of guys that can do that. Athleticism is actually 13 to a dozen in today's NBA. So I like the vision and passing as the skill that most excites me.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Morant against Russell. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Bain against Edwards. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Morant with it. Russell covering. Morant, the pass to Bain. And another miss by Memphis.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Inside, Russell. Pass to McDaniels. Towns with the ball. Now Gobert. Adams covering. Gobert inside. Adams is there. Clock at 2. McDaniels can't hit. Memphis trailing here. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
It's Edwards with a drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often. His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. Pass to Edwards. To the left side wing. Towns with the ball. He's picked up by Bain. And here's Edwards outside. The shot comes out. And Memphis taking it the other way now. On the wing, Bain. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Gobert. Brooks with the rebound. 50 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Morant. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And now just a 3-point Minnesota lead.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So Memphis ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Outside for Green. This one for 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Jones.
You see how Towns affects the shot. I mean,
and the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 3. And we'll be back right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
We've got Green. John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Williams in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Minnesota in the lead. On the wing, Rivers. And stolen by Jones. Outside, Green. Pass to Conchar. And that one's good. And Green.
Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Here's Rivers. And he banks in the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Jones drives in. Drops in the layup for 2.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Rivers offline with a 3. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Stolen. Fast break, Minnesota. Prince can't hit. And the Grizzlies with possession here. 4-point game. Stolen by Reed. Here's Prince. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. On the wing, Noel. Pass to Reed. Oh, sweet move. Can't get it to drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Jones, the pass to Green. Clark with it. Anderson covers. Clark, no good.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Back to Rivers. Anderson for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. To the paint. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Outside, Anderson. The drive by Rivers. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. You know, Nas Reed initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Nas Reed an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reed did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Rivers. Pass to Anderson. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Over Williams. Here's Noel. 6 on the shot clock. And they forced a shot clock violation. Great D.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
A minute 37 left to play in the third. Jones with the ball. Picked up by Reed. This for the tie. He got a piece of it. On the wing, Noel to the inside. A shot to stop the drought. A slam dunk by Reed.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Pass to Jones. From deep three-point range. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Williams. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
Here's Prince. Pass to Rivers. And stolen by Clark. Here's Conchar. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Edwards for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Clark, the pass to Williams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's on Anthony Edwards.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Outside Russell. Pass to Edwards. Over Bain. Can't cash it in. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point guard position.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Russell. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Memphis.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
And Gobert with the stuff.
Town showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock if his teammate has something a little better.
And the free throw, no good. Well, the Grizzlies shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. And Morant gets it to go.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Russell against Morant. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Pass to Towns. Outside Russell. The 3 is up. And he recovers it. Now Edwards. Now here's Gobert. And he can't jam it through. Moran against Russell. Jackson left side. 4-3. And a great assist by Moran as that one goes. And it's a 6-point Memphis lead.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, then knock him down.
And Minnesota calls time here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He likes the way they're pounding the ball inside. He said, keep working for high percentage looks. The more efficient that we can be down the stretch, the better chance we have of winning this game. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Russell finds Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Outside Moran. Adams with a screen on Russell. From deep, Moran. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant with it. Russell covering. Here's Adams. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
The commitment and focus. I mean, Adams doesn't let a little contact distract him from his end goal.
Pass to Edwards. To the wing, right side. Jackson against Towns. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Towns. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Brooks. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Here they come with numbers in transition. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
Takes a 13-footer. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Pass to Russell. Outside Edwards. Let's go with a 3. It doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Up top, Morant. Guarded by Russell. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Outside Edwards. Gobert up top. Adams grabs the miss. Stolen by Russell. To the middle. Tipped. Gobert. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And the stifle tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior.
There's 38 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Morant against Russell. Morant pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Just 4 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. The 3 from Bain. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Russell finds Gobert. Down low. Here's Edwards. The rebound by Jackson. Now Bain. And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory.
Always fun to be on the call for one of these games, Brent. Conference rivals going at it. So much emotion. Teams that are very familiar with each other.
I love it, Kevin, and I'm so happy to be here with you for this one. This is going to be awesome. You don't get a lot of games like this, so hype, where the crowd is really into it. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seats, should we?
And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the one. Morant drives in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
And Brent, that Clippers turnaround, did you see that coming?
I mean, not in this way, Kevin. Certainly it's been a lot of outside factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point, but with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise if they find their health. So healthy for the league to have two teams in LA that can be this good.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
PG exchanged for two future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to LA, the Thunder got SGA, a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Jackson kicks to George. Over in the corner, Zubac. Takes it out to Leonard. Stolen by Brooks. Morant passes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
Nobody near George. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. George has got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Morant against Jackson. And the rejection by Zubac. Adams. Excellent D there from George.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Jackson. Out to Morris. Launches it. Zubac trying to break loose. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Jackson.
And good recognition from Reggie, open teammate.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Tyronn Lue. Dave, what do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, he spoke about the strategy coming in of working the ball inside, emphasizing that throughout the game. That's where they think they have the biggest advantage, and they think they can score inside with consistency. We will see how long that holds up, guys.
Thank you, David. Jackson gets the bucket.
And Jackson does a good job of finding some gaps and getting to those open areas. That's how he finds his shots.
Payne for 3. He can't get it to go. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Jackson with it. Now defended by Adams. Brooks against Leonard. Here's George. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now Morant. It's hauled in by Zubac.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Takes it out to Leonard. A 3-ball. The rebound by Steven Adams. The Grizzlies trail by 4. And here is Bain. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
Now here is Morris. George passes to Morris. Outside Leonard. 5 to shoot. Outside for Jackson. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. Adams with the screen on Jackson. Adams' shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Jackson in the corner. A three-pointer is right on target. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
And Jackson's showing off a little bit of his range that time. So confident in that release.
And a wide open look for Payne. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out to Brooks. The 3. That one misses. Here's George. 5 points in the game. Outside Jackson. Back to George. And so the first quarter is in the books. Los Angeles on top, up by 5.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in the point. Now here's Leonard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Jackson down low. Guarded by Morant. It's stolen by Adams. Morant with it. Jackson on him. And then Morant slams it in.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Jackson against Morant. Takes it out to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Leonard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, you give him a nice pass, there's a good chance Kawhi Leonard's going to bury a shot like that.
And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years. But it's been that expansion, the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
Now here's Leonard. Jackson has the open look. No good on the 3.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea is to close down the paint.
Here's George. 5 points in the game. Outside Jackson from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Stolen by Zubac. Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to Morris. Clippers moving the ball around. George passes to Zubac. No good on that one. Adams, some nice D. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Jackson No good. That would have tied it. The Clippers in the lead. Zubats with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside Leonard. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Zubats. 6 on the shot clock. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. And the Clippers lead by 4. And for Memphis, they're shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Morant against Jackson. And the rejection by Zubats. To the middle. Here's Adams. Shoots over Zubats. And finally they hit one. Adams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Adams just continuing to grind it out, outstanding, staying after that possession, and then he grabs a second chance deuce.
Now here is George. He's got 5. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Outside for Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2.
And so he hits both. 1:07 left in the second quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
It's stolen by Morris. George looking around. On the wing, Jackson. Back to George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Inside. And the dunk by Zubats.
Well, go ahead and try to stop Kawhi Leonard, and he'll just move the ball to the open man.
Bain against George. Bain passes to Adams. And the rejection by Zubats. Brooks against Leonard. Jackson kicks to George. Puts the move on, and it's George finishing it off.
Paul George taking it all the way up for the dunk.
Outside, Bain for 3. It doesn't go for him. And so we wrap up the first half. Clippers lead by 8. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the story.
24.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Without question, George is playing his skills today.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
We've got Green, and it's Aldama in at the 4. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. 2 points. That one goes. Mann's got the lead up to 10 now for the Clippers.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Green left side. 6 to shoot. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, but he has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
All taking his time here. Mann passes to Wall. Outside, Covington. Back to Batum. Covington kicks to Batum. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Conchar. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And that's a little lack a fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
There's the pick. Covington passes to man. It's stolen by Green. The pass to Concho. Here's Tillman. Deflects the pass. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Ball against Jones. Wall kicks to Covington. Count it. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Good to see Covington get in there and challenge the defense.
Here's Conchar. Headed by Powell. Conchar, good.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Outside, Wall. Kicks it to Powell. Back to Wall. Lets it go with the 3. Here's Batum. Second shot opportunity. And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
It's Powell with the drive. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Norman Powell is big and strong and stocky, so he gets in that gap. He's like a bowling ball. He can take a hit.
Here's Conchar. And it's off from three-point range. Clippers leading by 6. Man passes to Wall. And there's the feed to Batum.
Batum just brings a lot of experience and helps this team remain confident that he's going to make the right play and make the subtle contributions to put you in a place to win.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Batum. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Outside, Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Norman Powell.
Now, he could be a tricky cover. The defense gets caught overreacting, and Green takes advantage.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Wall passes to man. It's rebounded by Memphis. Down low, Conchar. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Grizzlies shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line for the Grizzlies, John Conchar. At the line for 2.
He hits both from the stripe.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Batum scanning the floor. Passes to man. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Just 5 to shoot. No good there. Great D that time from Green. Outside, Jones. Pass to Tillman. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Go into the rack with energy. The D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Powell dishes to Batum. Nice move. Got a piece of it. Here's Aldama. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The offensive rebound. The layup missed. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Clippers on top. They're up by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Robert Covington out there with Batum, and it's man and it's small forward. Jackson kicks to Morris. Leonard with no one around. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists tonight. Morant passes to Jackson. Second chance effort. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Morant.
Have to respect Morant's activity on the offensive glass. Has an outstanding feel for when to go and attack the board.
Out to Morris. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And George, here we go.
Paul George does a great job changing speeds right there, and that's a huge part of his athleticism. Takes it strong to the cup and just daring a defender to come at him.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
And both free throws good for Paul George. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant passes to Adams. Back to Morant. To the wing right side. Adams finds Brooks. Outside Jackson. From down in the low post. It goes.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Morant against Jackson. Takes it off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 6.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Jackson against Morant. To the inside. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Out to Morris. Outside, George. Ripped away. Morant right side. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Brooks, and the rejection by Zubac. And here comes Leonard, leading the fast break. And it's Morant with the rebound. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. 4-point game. And the rejection by Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Morant. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
2 minutes remaining of the game. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Jackson. Guarded by Bain. Here's George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block it, force him to the line.
The veteran George is so comfortable going to the free throw line when the game is up for grabs.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. To the paint, and Adams with the slam.
That doesn't happen all that often, but Steven Adams stepping up big here.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Outside, George. And Adams sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. 1:30 left in the 4th quarter. Clock at 6. Jackson passes to Zubats, and the dunk by Zubats.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're behind by 5. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Thank you, David. And George kicks to Jackson. And the layup's good off the glass. Jackson's got 4 this quarter.
Reggie Jackson not afraid of the big moment.
Now here's Morant for 3. Paul George grabs the miss.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
And that's a clutch bucket by Morris, showing the team they can count on him down the stretch.
Bain against George. Bain kicks to Jackson. Fires the 3. Brooks outside. No dice from the high post. 19 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Leonard driving in, and then Leonard with the dunk.
There's so little can be done to stop that. Leonard with the jets to screen down the lane, then tops it off with the thunder finish.
Huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
And an intentional foul right there.
Jerry Jackson Jr. His third personal foul. 15 fouls.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Reggie Jackson.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
It's been interesting as Reggie has finally seemingly found a home, or at least confidence in the way he plays. He's a guy who can carry you on offense.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
All right, everyone, greetings. And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. Now here's Zubac. Leonard passes to George. And a foul call. On the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Greg.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Russell with the ball, guarded now by George. Back to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
The so long, so athletic Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
Jackson against Russell. Jackson, the pass to Zubac. The kick out to Morris. Launches it, knocks it down from distance.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Outside Russell. Pass to Prince. Fires for three. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
A good percentage of Taurean Prince shots are from distance, and you can see why right there.
Jackson outside. Leonard outside. Stolen by Russell. Outside Edwards. To the paint. Gobert. And a nice finish on the layup. Gobert's gotten his second bucket.
It's incredible to think how far Rudy Gobert has come since entering the league and his ability to finish at the cup. That is just nicely done.
Now here's George. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Edwards can't hit. Morris outside. Jackson outside. Out to Leonard. Over Towns. The shot won't fall. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Over to the left wing. Here's Russell. Gobert passes to Towns. No good on the triple.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
George left side. Pass to Leonard. And he drops it in from the low post.
But once he's in the painted area, you can see the level of aggression goes up for Kawhi Leonard.
Russell against Jackson. Russell pass to Towns. Outside for Russell. Now Gobert. Clock at 4. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Another miss by Minnesota.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament. Okay, D'Angelo, Russell mixing in a little interior work, not bashful.
Jackson against Russell. George outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year. Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
George passes to Jackson. Banked it in off the glass.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Pass to Towns. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Edwards. With the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Jackson for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. The Clippers on top. They're up by 2. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you... There's some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Edwards finds Towns. George against Edwards. Pass to Towns. 5 to shoot. Here's Prince. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Morris. Zubac with it. Russell covering. George against Edwards. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rams is shooters league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Paul George, one of those players the media appreciates because he doesn't give you pat answers. When you ask him a question, he is thoughtful and is honest. How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Leonard passes to Jackson. Out to Leonard. Morris against Towns. And there's Leonard on the assist from Morris. Leonard's got 6.
I really like how Marcus Morris plays within the offense. This guy is so solid at recognizing when he should give it up.
Towns for 3. Paul George pulls it in. The Clippers in the lead. Something you can't deny about Marcus Morris. He is a passionate player.
On and off the court, this guy is highly competitive. He's a leader in the locker room. His playing style, to me, would fit with any organization. Smart and tough.
Zubac. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Here's Russell. Good work defensively by Leonard.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Pass to Morris. And no good. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Russell against Jackson. Right wing. Now here's Gobert. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Jackson outside. Pass to Zubac. Leonard for three. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Well, Kawhi Leonard getting to his spots, and his hands are up, ready to catch and shoot. Nicely done.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. To the inside. George with a steal. Here's the break. And stolen by Edwards. It's a one-on-one situation. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Boy, gets the bucket through the contact. Taurean Prince, he earned every bit of that one.
George outside. To the middle. Morris can't hit. The Timberwolves have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Edwards. Paul George pulls down the board. Edwards has gone 2 of 5 tonight. Pass to Leonard. George with it. Covered by Towns. George's shot is good. George has got 10 points in the game.
What a hoop by Paul George. The versatility to get inside and score it.
Russell to pass to Towns. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Russell against Jackson. Here's George. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Russell to pass to Gobert. Towns up top. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Towns for 3. Leonard pulls down the board. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in the game. Morris finds Zubac. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Clippers ahead, leading by 5. And
Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies!
after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Paul George has been sensational.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. Robert Covington is out there with Nicholas Batum, and it's man in at the small forward position. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league, but boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
And so he hits both. I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, BA, but I think that started to change back in 2011, the trade of CP3 to the Clippers. It started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
Here's Noel. This for the tie. On target from range. It's all knotted up.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Powell in the post. Minnesota with a rebound.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
For the lead. Pass to McDaniels. On the wing, Rivers. Kicks it out to Anderson. To the wing on the left. Back to Noel. The three is up. Batum pulls it in. Well, the Clippers shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Here's Covington. And the layup falls. Covington's got his first points of the night.
Boy, just good heads-up play by Batum. Spots the open man, but delivers it on time and on target.
Pass to Noel. Outside McDaniels. Takes it inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Wall, the pass to Powell. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And stolen by Covington. Pass to Batum. Powell in the post. Anderson's there. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
The Timberwolves trail.
Well, when you consider if you're trying to guard Norman Powell, the first thing you have to worry about that quick first step. And he uses that first step with a combination of aggression and acceleration. Boy, he can get by you in a hurry.
Over to the wing, and stolen by Covington. Batum with it, guarded now by Anderson. Out to Powell. Covington against Reed. Oh, and Reed with a block. And they get it back. 6 to shoot. Here's Mann. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Pass to McDaniels, and stolen by Covington. Batum outside. Out to Powell. Takes a 3. Pure from 3-point range. Now it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead. And you talk about Powell's athleticism. Doris, he is fearless on his drives to the bucket.
I don't want to meet him at the cup, BA, because he could put you on a poster fast. And on the other end of the floor, he's got the wingspan and athleticism to make any assignment something he is capable of handling.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Mann. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Can they get it? Knocks it down from distance. Noel's got 6 points.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Powell passes to Wall. For 3, Covington. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Pass to Rivers. And here's Anderson. Reed with it. Good D by Covington. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Clippers on. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. So it's Minnesota now. 4-point game. We've got Naz Reid. Kyle Anderson is out there with McDaniels. Then there's Austin Rivers. And it's Noel in at the 2. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Morris. Shoots over Anderson. That one's good from Morris. On the assist by Leonard. And the Clippers lead by 6. And Minnesota calls time here. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He told them to be more careful about their selections, saying, quote, don't force it at the arc. If it's not a good look, don't risk it. Move the ball, attack inside. Use your options.
And Allie, thanks. Nails it from 3.
As important as spacing is in today's game, point guards must have the deep shot as part of their arsenal. D'Angelo Russell, nicely done.
Jackson, the pass to Morris. Now here's Leonard. Morris on the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Pass to Russell. To tie it up. Here's Gobert. He can't get it to go, and the Clippers will go the other way with it. Morris passes to Leonard. Kicks it to George. Launches a three. He buries it from three.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Russell, the pass to Towns. Now Gobert. It's stolen by Leonard. Inside, Jackson. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And now an 8-point Los Angeles lead. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Offensive board. Shot clock at 6. Here's George. Another shot. Good work defensively by Towns. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Prince. Here's Edwards. And the layup is good off the glass.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Jackson against Russell. Kicks it to George. Morris for 3. Drills it from deep. And the Clippers lead by 9.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
George against Edwards. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Morris. Up top, George. Guarded by Edwards. Up top, Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Misses off the left iron.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Jackson against Russell. Leonard outside. Russell against Jackson. Back to Leonard. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the fourth quarter. Russell, the pass to Towns. Down low. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Gobert is not fazed by these moments. He wants to be the man.
Here's Jackson. No luck on that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Right side, Edwards. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Clippers on D. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Towns. Stolen by Jackson. And he's all alone. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Pass to Gobert. Shot from 12. He connects. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Boy, we think of Rudy Gobert as a rebounding and rim protecting force, but right now he is in rhythm offensively.
Morris outside. Can't connect. So it's the Clippers picking up the win. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
Thank you for coming.
So, you know, the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Morant against Russell. Morant passes to Brooks. Latrey. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Russell from long range. It's rebounded by Memphis. And finished off by Morant.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot right now. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Morant, and he banks in the layup.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Outside, Russell. Rins outside. Fires from deep. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. Here's Morant. Yep, that one goes in there. Morant's got 6.
Welcoming any physicality on his way out. Morant enjoys that type of challenge.
Russell kicks to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Prince dishes to Gobert. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Here's Morant driving to the basket. And Morant throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Out to Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
6 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
It goes on Dillon Brooks.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And Edwards drops them both. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Russell against Morant. And the 3 off target. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Good, and as this goes to town. Gobert's got his second basket of the night.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with the nice find.
Bain, no good. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Gobert's got 6 points. Morant against Russell. And it's Morant missing.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Down low, here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
The kick out to Towns. Russell passes to Gobert. Right side Towns. Rudy Gobert, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Timberwolves.
Please give a big round of applause for the Pop.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota. The Grizzlies trail by 6 on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, this man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Russell kicks to Edwards. Back to Russell. Over Morant. And Russell gets it to go. Russell's got the lead up to 7 now for Minnesota.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Here's Bain. Just his first attempt. Adams' shot is off. Minnesota shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Feeds it to Gobert. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And Morant throws it down.
With elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on those fast breaks.
Russell with a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range. Russell's got 5 points in the quarter.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Morant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. When you think of backcourt offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Jackson against Towns. No one near Edwards as he lets it blocked. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Russell kicks to Edwards. Here's Gobert. And the rejection by Morant.
Bringing it on D. Morant with the swat.
And finished off by Morant.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Morant looking around. Jackson has the open look. No good from outside. Timberwolves leading by 6. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Adams. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Inside, here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Russell passes to Towns. There's the 3. Another miss by Minnesota.
And they had some botched coverage
that turned into no coverage.
And finished off by Morant.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Russell against Morant. Russell kicks to Towns. Back to Russell. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Prince and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Edwards inside. Guarded by Bain. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%. Here's Morant. Second shot opportunity. Adams dishes to Morant. Out to Brooks. Tries yet again. Outside, Bain. And stolen by Prince. There's the drive. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And how about that instant response? Don't try to throw down on his team. It just gets them fired up.
And that's the result. They launch an assault on the basket. Russell passes to Edwards. Fires the 3. That one, no good. So that'll be it for the first half. A fairly even battle underway in this one. Timberwolves lead by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. All right, Dave, thank you. Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Nas Reed out there with Anderson. And there's McDaniels. And it's Rivers. And it's Noel in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Noel. Rivers passes to Reed. It's stolen by Adams. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. And he slams it one-handed.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. It's the Timberwolves now. Rivers surveying the D. The kick out to Anderson. Pass to Noel. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
And for the Timberwolves, their shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Here's Reed. A shot missing. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Jones, the pass to Aldama. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Assist from.
And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Here's Rivers, and then Rivers with the dunk.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
The Grizzlies have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. No good on the free throws.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
Here's the pass to Aldama. And again, Memphis no good. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 3-point lead. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Noel. It's rebounded by Memphis. Conchar, the pass to Tillman. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Passes it to Noel. Nailed from three-point land. Noel's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Jones drives in. And it's Rivers with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's Noel. The Timberwolves have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Conchar. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Aldama. It's hauled in by Noel. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Reed. Rivers gets a wide open look. The Timberwolves again can't hit. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Conchar, the pass to Green. Kicks it out to Jones. Launches a 3. They get it back. Tillman. Reed with the block. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
And so he hits the technical free throw. 1:25 left in the third. Anderson passes to Noel. Shot clock at 6. Here's McDaniels. That one wide left. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Conchar. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the third. The shot, no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. A nice shot by Anderson. Anderson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Jones for 3. And another miss by Memphis. Here's Minnesota. They've got a 13-2 run going. The kick out to Anderson. Now the pass to Reed. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Noel. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. This is his second trip to the line in this one. Several teams changing it up here. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Here's Morant. The rebound by Prince. Edwards looking it over. That's a 2 from Towns. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
And a clever defender.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Minnesota on top as they end the third quarter with a 13-3 run. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And just true artistry chemistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
First personal foul.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point. Here's Morant. And he goes right over to Angelo Russell and slams it down.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Russell against Morant. The feed to Gobert. Outside Russell. Back to Gobert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
And if he gets looks that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
To the inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. And Morant throws it down.
Those long arms of Jackson Jr. getting in the passing lanes.
Morant against Russell. And it's Morant with the rebound. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. It's a 5-point game. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And then Morant slams it in.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I'm sure they wish they made this run sooner, but they've still got time to come away and steal this one.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move, right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Morant passes to Bain. Out to Morant. No good with the triple. Timberwolves leading by 4. Outside Edwards. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
What a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
And that one's good, Morant.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Here's Towns. And the rejection by Jackson. Adams in the high post. And Adams with the slam.
Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
Here's Edwards. 2 minutes remaining. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Morant outside. Bain looking around. 3-pointer. And the 3-ball is good. Bain's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Prince finds Gobert. And it's Prince penetrating. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Bain, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And Towns gets it to go.
Unreal. Big Cat One of the game's great scorers, also deadly in the clutch.
Tries it from the top of the key. Morant with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
Questionable shot selection of that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Edwards can't hit.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that hit factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
Russell, this is to Gobert.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
A 3 from Morant. Minnesota with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. It's deflected. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
There's 10 seconds left in the game. Russell with him. And so the Timberwolves take the win. It was a fantastic ball. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.